Hello, Macabre Squad. Glad to see you back here at my channel. Please take the time to subscribe if you're a new viewer. If you are back again, welcome back. I'm glad to see everyone here. So I'm going to tell a scary, creepy story that happened to me this summer. Okay, so I'm going to just get right into it. Okay, so it was my husband's day off, so we decided we were gonna get some movies and get something to eat, like fast food. So of course everyone wanted something different. So my son got Little Caesar's pizza, and I think my husband got Chinese food, and I got chicken. So we got all our food and everything. It took about a good hour. And I also took our little Chihuahua Coco with us, to go for a ride and get some fresh air. So, what we decided was to go to the library and pick up some movies because they're free. Even if we've seen them before, they have a good selection. So we went, and I told my husband, well, I'm not going to get down because I had pajamas on. It was shorts and tank top. And I had shoes and socks and stuff like that, but I wasn't going to get down. So me and Coco stayed in the car, and they went in, and it was like maybe 25 to 45 steps to the door, so it wasn't that far. So we parked and everything, and it was really hot, and I didn't want to leave the car running for the AC. So what I did, I turned the AC off, put all the windows down, and I opened my door. And it was a little breezy, so it felt good. It was fresh. We were in the shade. So we were just sitting there, and I see this black SUV pass by the car, and it just like passed by the parking lot, and I figured, well, they're probably, just needed a parking lot to turn and go somewhere else. So I didn't think nothing of it, so we stayed in the car, and I had the radio on. And I noticed Coco was looking to the right side of the car. And I was like, what is she looking at? And I really couldn't see anything. So I was just listening to the radio, looking at my phone and stuff like that. And I did have the door open, and I had one foot on the cement, and my other foot was inside the car. And Coco was on my lap. So she went and laid down on the driver's seat, and she fell asleep. So I kept looking and looking at my phone and waiting and waiting. It was like maybe 10, 15 minutes had passed. So all of a sudden, Coco gets up and gets on my lap, and she's growling. And she's never like that. She's a very quiet dog, very gentle. And so I look, and that SUV is parked. It was a black SUV. It was parked not in a parking space. It was parked maybe like, I'd say about 30 feet away from us by the dumpster, but they parked their license plates to the back towards the wall. And that wasn't even a parking place. It was just a space there, which I thought was weird. So I looked over there, and I got this really creepy feeling. Nobody came out of the SUV, and I could see a man. He had a baseball cap on, and he had, I think it was a gray hoodie. I'm not too sure. It was dark. It was maybe dark gray. So I was like, that's kind of weird, and he was just sitting there, and like, I would say like a mannequin, just sitting there looking straight ahead. And I was like, that is so weird. And Coco kept growling, and I was like, okay, this is getting a little weird. So I slowly put my leg in, close the door, pick up all the windows, and I'm locked in there, and I turn the car on and put the air conditioner on. Then I also grabbed my phone, and I dialed 911, but I didn't press send yet because I wanted to see what was going to happen. So I was thinking, well, maybe I'm just paranoid. I'm just being over dramatic or anything like that. And I was like, well, I shouldn't act like that, but I just got this really creepy feeling in the pit of my stomach. So I always go with that, so it's never steered me wrong. So as soon as I did that, he left. He started the SUV and left. And I was, like, that cannot be a coincidence. That cannot. So, um, what I did was call my husband and told him what would happen. And he came out right away and he was looking around and all this stuff. And he couldn't find the SUV or anything. So he went out and checked the movies out. And him and our son came back and we left. So, my son was like, well, what happened? And I started telling him, and he was like, well, that's really creepy, and you should have called the police and all that stuff. But I was locked in the car, and if anything, I would have pressed send, even if you tried getting in the car, call the cops and let them know what was happening. So, we got home and all that, and I was just like creeped out and all that, and once I sat down and I thought about it, I was like, this was really weird, Maybe he was thinking about kidnapping me or assaulting me. I don't know. But it was the strangest thing. Nobody ever left from the SUV. Nobody ever went to the SUV because I maybe even thought he was waiting for someone to get out of work. But this was like, it was about maybe like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so that didn't seem feasible. And that maybe he was waiting for somebody for lunch, but nobody ever came out and went to the SUV. And as soon as I locked the door, he left. So that was kind of weird. So yeah, that was a creepy story that happened to me this summer, and I wanted to share it. And I hope you like the story. And just remember to always look around your surroundings. And if you get that instinct that you're in trouble, go with it. Don't act like nothing's happening. Don't put it off. Just always go with your gut instinct. It never has steered me wrong. So, yep. I just wanted to tell you guys that story. So leave me a comment about what you think about it. And I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Bye.